back, my friends. We gotta do so much stuff here. We got a lot to do. I gotta find me a pipe. Gotta find me a pipe that I can get. I gotta find a local store, though. I want to support local businesses. You know? Things getting expensive out there. Can't support the big corpos like Amazon and Walmart, Target. Can't support none of those bastards. Know what I mean? Cracked wall.
While the Joneses have their gilded wallpaper, all I have is a head full of some days. Unfortunately, dreams don't provide much of a view when your eyes are open. Finally, the first drop of real sunshine all day.
Nice.
I still have that new edition of BAM to read. Later.
Dang, she's a nerd too.
I
Cigarettes.
can last one more day. New York City's bigger than the world that holds it. A single filing cabinet couldn't contain it all, but I always found a way to keep it stocked with everything I need. Zio always told me to have a way out. This old greenhouse has plenty of windows that offer that very service. Would hate to break one on a quick getaway, though. What would you do,
So Merlin, do
Zio?
you smoke?
Say job's over, cut the kid loose and run?
You smoke out of a pipe? You be doing the pipes? What is this? A shotgun? Got a shotgun. Oh my god, we have freaking... We have the, Nice. So that's a yes. Got it.
The way she holds herself is too bright for my apartment. Too colorful. Everything feels smaller.
I used to
Space
smoke.
between the shrinking
I mean, I used to
walls
smoke
taken up
cigarettes.
by her testimony.
I stopped like right before COVID.
I've been tracking growth
I've been
patterns around gravitational anomalies.
Smoke-free since.
The well's always been an unusual case. It goes through the occasional spike and ebb, but it's always stabilized, eventually.
You illegal? You're illegal, B? Nice. Smoking other things I did when I lived in California.
My colleagues and I, were supposed to meet and discuss what to do about the well, but I was late. I would have been inside already.
I think I
if it
still
hadn't
have
been
my,
for Professor Gardner. He discovered something was wrong first. He tried to get me away, and because of me, he...
I don't know. I probably can't say that on stream. I don't know what the rules are. I don't know what the rules are in Arkansas. Gonna hit the snack. I've got a 4 a.m. wake up call. Hope the rest of the stream goes well. Night. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Get some sleep. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow.
She trembles, leaving the unspoken
Sleep
sound
well.
of the falling body to echo off the walls.
And if you feel the urge to, make sure you rub a bank. What? I didn't say that out loud.
There was an explosion.
Merlin will help
Everything
you.
burned so fast.
Sorry, Merlin. I'm volunteering you.
I wanted to help, but Professor Gardner wasn't moving. That's when I saw him. Black hat. And then he saw me. I ran as fast as I could. Didn't have time to take anything else but the notes I had on me.
Why does she keep bending forward like that?
That's
It's kind of freaking me
a hell
out.
of a story. So a professional killer snuck into the Heights and blew up a building just to get his mitts on you and your research. And you have no idea why.
I truly don't. Please, you have to believe me.
Ask about the
Your
well.
kind have been coming down here for years. They do some tests, make a big spectacle of themselves, and conclude that it's mostly harmless. Nothing more than clouds or a bad storm.
That's the thing. It should be nothing more than a cloud or a storm. For crying out loud, it's not Jupiter's red spot. Something is causing it to persist and expand.
It was just a pause, a moment where I hold back a lifetime of cynicism and disappointment. But she hears it like I'm filling the room with air raid sirens.
Merlin, I know I've mentioned this plenty of times before. but I want to do D&D stuff. I want to do some D&D stuff. And like now my brain is thinking, what if I do D&D stuff? If we do D&D stuff, if I finally convince you to let me do this and you gather your friends and you let me do this, do I set the D&D campaign in a world like this? Do I try to capture the vibes of this? Because these vibes in this game, immaculate. Even in the little bit that we played so far, wonderful. You know what I mean?
You live in
like
a
this is a
fine
vibe, and I
city,
love it.
Gia. A city kept
I think it's the
alive with
music. I think it's the music
technology
doing it
so
for
foreign
me.
80 years ago that we'd be like gods to our grandparents. It's solvable.
They said they are new, and that's fine.
Your colleagues. Tell me about them.
I don't mind at all. We were all new once. We were all new at one point. This is all good.
They were brilliant scientists, Gia. All of them. And bright and hopeful. Together, we were going to discover a better world. Find the answers to...
Excuse me.
She holds back the grief by roaming the room with her eyes, latching onto every detail and yet ignoring every bit of it.
And they were kind. Alistair, Professor
My dog
Gardner
is in the game!
especially. He always looked out for me. Even when I first showed up. A 16-year-old with a half-packed suitcase and too many questions. He always tried to help. Right to the end.
Alistair. The BioWare is happening, right? Alistair, come here! You're in the game, Alistair! Your name is in the game! Alistair's in the game! Yay!
You're in the lowers.
Sorry, I got
as
excited for no
requested
reason.
and Paid for.
Got excited
What
for
were
no
you
reason at
planning
that.
once you got here?
First, I thought I'd have to find a place to live, of course. I have some money.
The girl goes paler than the moon in
That
a
was
crystal
yeah, I
bath.
guess.
A moment of clarity and a possible lifetime of hopelessness.
It was in my case. All of it. I have nothing.
Aw, she's gonna become our roommate.
She looks up at me, eyes suddenly welling into baby blue pools that flood the dwindling room.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't
anyone
actually.
can ask
I'm
for
gonna
a
assume that
home.
means she's crying.
Everyone's... They're dead. All of them. He killed them. And now he's followed me here. He won't stop, will he? He's going to find me again. And I won't be able to fix the well, and...
You've got me protecting you, Nellie. He isn't going to lay a hand on you. I'll talk to someone who could help, but I need you to focus. Those goons stole
baby.
my car and your briefcase. And right
my sweet
now,
girl
you
doing?
might be the only real lead I have.
What's my sweet little kitty doing? Sorry, my cat's over here. She's staring at me. What you doing, baby? Yeah, I already fed you, so I don't know. You don't need food, do you? I already fed you. I fed you like right before we started streaming. So if you already ate all your food, that's on you.
What can I do? I told you everything I
Well,
know.
Liara's getting fat, y'all. I'm just saying. She's becoming a chunky girl. She probably weighs like 10 pounds. And she's tiny, but she's fat. I love her. She's eating too much. She's been like, bullies Garrus away from his food and will like eat Garrus's food. And then Garrus will yell at me to feed him. And then she'll come and run over and still eat his food. Because Garrus just lets her do it. Garrus doesn't fight back. He doesn't put up a fight. If she comes running over and pushes him out of the way, he just lets it happen. It's like, dude, stop it, Garrus. Eat your food.
Not everything.
Ask about her traveling incognito. Ask if she has any enemies.
I don't get it. You're from Olympus Park. You got money. And you just leave without
What
talking
a gentleman,
to anyone?
I guess.
I needed to disappear quickly. Apparently, I'm not all that good at it. I didn't have time to pack. I took the first ferry I could find, and it left me in Astoria Bay. Fortunately, when I told a very nice officer I needed to get to the lowers, he referred me to Mr. Blanc.
Knowing Mr. Blanc, that referral didn't happen by chance. He's got eyes in every dark corner of the city. If a bird from the heights flew down on an air of mystery, he'd want to know why. He called you by your name. We're looking at someone who's done his research, or someone who's got something personal on you. Got any enemies up there?
No!
You sure? You didn't piss off some other brainiac with a better showing at the science fair?
No.
You running from family? Some bigwig who made a pass at you? Jilted husband?
I'm not. I've never been married. I don't have the time or the interest. But even if I did, I haven't had any gentleman callers, or really met any gentlemen. Aside from Professor Gardner, of course, but he doesn't count. Not in that way.
This Professor Gardner's come up a few times. Who is he?
Oh, Professor Gardner, Alistair Gardner. Was one of the first people recruited to the Helicline Institute.
Helencline.
He
I
was
keep
one
saying
of their
Helicine.
spokesmen, too.
Helencline.
He
Helencline.
oversaw my application. The other adjudicators were reluctant. Everyone else was so much more senior and older, too. But Alistair fought for me. He called my skills and my desire for a better world a brilliant ambition.
Did the font size change between this paragraph and this paragraph? Because this font size looks smaller than the one above it. Am I losing my mind? Sorry.
He
I'm
helped look
distracted.
after me during my stay at Olympus Park. It helps that he supervised the lab that I worked in.
Something doesn't add up. Most of us will never see the heights, let alone Olympus Park. How'd someone like him get inside?
I don't know. Must have broken in. Or stolen access? Disguised himself, maybe? But you can't just stroll through. I had to go through an extensive vetting process to even be allowed to visit.
So he's found you twice. Once in the heights, and then again after hiding with Mr. Blanc. He'll probably track you down here, too.
You think?
She starts to retreat back into her shell. Damn it. I was just getting somewhere. If I'm going to get anything useful out of this, I gotta give her something to latch onto. Hey, look at me. This chump isn't getting away with this. I'm going to take care of him. Going to get my car and your briefcase back.
Really?
It's a matter of personal and professional pride. I don't like when people mess with what's mine. Just stay here and don't touch anything. I'll be back soon.
Wait! I'm going with you.
I'm gonna ask her
And
why.
why should I do that? You're a doe in headlights most of the time.
Well, for a lot of reasons, actually. For starters, I'm excellent company.
Okay, I'm convinced that she's just flirting with Gia now.
I'm also smart and amazing at aethonics. I'm sure that could really come in handy out there. But if not, well, let's be honest with each other. I need you to find that man. He has my briefcase. You need your car back, and you can do that.
Yeah,
by
that was
finding
very
him.
flirty.
If he's following me, then that's good news. The best way for you to find him is for him to find me. Us.
Foolhardy or brave, like going all in before the flop in a high-stakes hold'em round. I'll give the kid this much. She's earnest to a fault. Okay, but first I need to see a gal about a car. Until I'm back, stay put. Cress is already gonna be in a bad enough mood when she hears about the car. She doesn't need me ambushing her with this bundle of trouble too. Cress Carter is the only person in the hole who could sell me something with 4 repulsors and a steering wheel. Only one issue. I'm broke. Fortunately, I have something more valuable to her than a wad of cash.
Coleman Hawkins record added to... What does that even mean? What is this? Oh, it's a it's a record. Yeah. I mean, I should have realized that's actually what it meant. Cress! Oh, Cress looks so cool. Oh, she's looks so cool. Cress looks awesome. If anyone if anyone can get on your broken down boiler flying again, it's Cress Carter. Skills like hers don't come free, though. A former Athenier, Cress was crawling through catwalks and ductwork when most children were still rolling around the nursery floor. Despite a loyal attachment to her free home, a tragic accident pushed Cress to strike out topside and bootstrap a business. Her unmatched mastery of Aether tech has made her one of the most sought-after mechanics in the lowers, particularly within the outlaw community. Yeah, the arm prosthetic looks awesome. She looks so cool! Everybody looks really cool so far. Except this guy. I don't like this guy. Even this guy looks cool.
If there's anything that can soften bad news and a steep ask from
You just hate a whole bowl of curry and I'm still hungry? Hell yeah. Was it just curry and rice, or was there like other stuff with it?
Leaving the girl idle in my room. She's the curious kind that could find trouble with her eyes closed and
Or was it just
tied.
curry? You just live your life and eat the curry. Find Nelly a
I don't
distraction.
live like royalty, but I got a few shabby creature comforts around. Maybe it's enough to keep the girl's hands busy.
Dun, 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 dun. Vegetables,
Try
nice.
one of these. Cloud Captain never fails to cheer me up.
I usually make curry with rice. Occasionally, I'll have like carrots and stuff with it.
Oh, thanks, Gia.
She starts to flip through the pages as I leave, her eyes landing longer on the page with Cloud
Usually it's
Captain's
just rice for me,
devilish
though.
smile.
Oh yeah, well there was rice too. I usually just have rice. I don't normally have other things. You can't eat it without the rice, you know. I normally just have it with rice and nothing else. It's just curry and rice for me. I'm boring. If I'm feeling daring and I'm in the mood to if I'm in the mood to bake some chicken, I'll bake some chicken and then put the curry with the rice and chicken, but most of the time it's just rice. Mainly because I'm lazy. And curry and rice is like very quick to make. I don't have patience for, 30 to an hour waiting for the chicken to bake. Because I'm lazy. I admit it. I'm a lazy boy. Can't be helped. Is that even really curry? I mean, it's curry, yeah. I mean, the curry is the curry is just the sauce. What are you talking about? So yes.
She works
Inspect.
tirelessly on that arm of hers, obsessing over it, making sure that it's not useless. Sometimes I wonder if she's talking about herself more than her arm.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. You can't type. Yeah, no worries. I mean, practically, when I lived in Japan, I would stop at this curry place, this curry ramen place that was down the street from me, and I would get tofu, rice, and curry. That was usually my dinner, like 4 times a week. That was my dinner. And then other times, I would like alternate between a rice, broccoli, chicken bowl. And then I would do tofu, curry, rice. And that was literally all that was in it, was just tofu, curry, and rice. Listen, Merlin, I like just the rice and I like just the curry. And I like my curry super extra mega super awesome spicy. I need that stuff to burn me when it's going in and burn when it comes out my butt. Sorry. Sorry. That was gross. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Cress? The hole doesn't ask
Let's
much
talk to Cress.
of its residents. Stay quiet, don't draw attention, find comfort in the dark. From behind a junker made more of rust than steel,
Not out
two
the butt.
faintly glowing points rise. Cress appears, pale milky eyes already
I've said this
wary
before.
and fixed to joust.
I've said this before. I'll say it again. All I want is spice. The spicier, the better. If I need to start sweating, I need to feel like I'm dying. It's the only way I feel alive. I know that sounds weird, but I gotta sweat from every orifice on my body. I gotta feel it all, you know? So the spicier, the better. I need it so fucking spicy. You sending me chili oil on my birthday? You do that. Do it. Do it. Send it to me. I will use it up. I had a friend that I don't know why. Jesus Christ. I'm going to fall. This accent's going to become my normal thing. This is how I'm going to talk from now on. I can't escape it no more. It's becoming part of me, bro, and I don't know what to do about it. It's becoming part of me. Fuck. I got to stop playing this game. No. I had a friend. There was this when I lived in Kansas City, there was this hot sauce barbecue place. That like I can't remember the name of it, but their hot sauce, they like would make spicy barbecue sauce and spicy hot sauce stuff like in their store and everything. And I can't remember the name of the place, but it was so freaking spicy. Like their like hottest hot sauce was like so freaking spicy. And so when I moved away from Kansas City, when I moved to Louisville, I had my friend who was still living in Kansas City at the time, like every month, I would be like, here is $40. Go buy me a bottle and send it to me. And so I would just send him $40, $50, and he would send me a bottle. I did that every month.
Where's my baby?
Because I loved it so much. And then he moved away from Kansas City, and so I couldn't do that
The low, angry
anymore.
rumble of the island's Aether generators shake the floor in protest.
I guess I
at
could
their
have just bought it straight
nature-defying
from him, but...
feat. I hope it stifles the sound of my pulse. This is news I don't want to break. I distinctly remember buying it from an Italian rug salesman and his well-armed mother. And you, where were you?
Yeah. Don't remind me.
I think you were, what's the word, stuck, wedged, down the wrong chimney to the wrong back room. I still have the scars, you know, from when the shooting started.
Okay. But answer this. Just who fixes that thing every time you add new holes? Who ripped out that
Man,
trash
she added
stock
that
engine
thing
and gave
on
you
there.
something that actually works? Who made
She had that extra thing. She had that spice up on that. I don't know why she hit the thing that hard. Everything else was fine, but they hit the thing. You know, whatever.
All right.
That was funny.
Our baby, then.
All right, let's see. Can we do it? You think we can do it? Disarm situation first. Rip off the bandage. Let's disarm the situation. Let's try. Damn, I failed.
That's one hell of a car there. Looks like I grasp for anything I recognize. The ornament is gone, rust has taken the grill, the paint has molted to reveal an odd color of metal. It's a fossil of some dinosaur that should have stayed buried. Flight balancing is off.
This is an old combustion engine glued to a sack of rust, Gia. It's not flying anywhere. Something's wrong. Spit it out.
I lost the car, Cress.
You think that's a whip, or is that just a hose right here? You think she carrying around a whip? I mean, she's a mechanic, so it's probably like a hose of some kind. But I want to imagine it's a whip. That's fucking weird, guys.
Lost it?
That's
You
so
here then
weird.
to beg for your life?
I need help getting it back.
I'm so weird.
An iceberg lugged 3,000 miles from the North Pole and thrown in the corner wouldn't have made this room any colder. Cress, Look, I don't come empty-handed. Here, found this on one of my jobs.
Why do we suddenly get Alfonso Randazzo? What would you think of all this, Zio? Would you be proud of me? Gia Randazzo's paternal uncle and criminal mentor Zio Alfonso was a successful smuggler and operator among Sicily's crime families who was forcefully immigrated to New York, where he established a thriving underground network of illicit activity. A natural, warm-hearted, and generous man, he devoted himself to ensuring the young Gia had the tools to survive the city's harsh demands, training her from childhood in everything from pickpocketing to getaway driving. She felt a deep and abiding love for him, which made his untimely death especially difficult to bear. Damn. Papa, Daddy Alfonso right here. Daddy Zio, Uncle Zio.
You think you can bribe me with a Coleman Hawkins? Damn. Okay, I'm listening.
She's still out there. My guess is White Street. The thief was after something in a hidden compartment, and they won't get it open without help. White Street will take apart anything if they get to keep the parts.
I'm listening for an apology, Gia. That wasn't just your car. It was hours, days of my blood, sweat, and tears to make it work.
You think I don't feel bad enough as is? I'm sorry, Cress. It's this job I'm on. This client, some hotshot's after her. Same punk who took the car.
Apology accepted, if you get our baby back. Now, this job. I thought you were taking things easy still. Honestly, surprised you found work at all. It's only been a year since your uncle died. How you holding up?
No, work's been scarce.
Work's dried up. Even the easy jobs that no one wants. What I can get is barely enough to get by.
Have you considered calling in that favor Needles owes you? He's working in White Street now. Pretty sure he could get you a job if you need it. Here, he's been busy lately.
Needles? I'm not talking to that prick, not in 100 years. Not sure who would shoot first if we saw each other again. No, Cress, not him.
Damn.
Wait, are you keeping tabs on him?
You're not the only smuggler that's good at what they do. He's also one of the few who still runs in White Street. Aether over there don't have many options, especially with that tyrant and his constant wars.
War in White Street wasn't new, and it wasn't worth the small talk, or the bad memories that come with it. It's this client. There's something off about her.
Off? How?
Can't place it yet. Too many questions. Doesn't help that she's from the Heights.
Well, there's your problem. Anyone who lives that high up has a screw loose. Not enough oxygen. Shouldn't trust any of those airheads.
Damn.
I might have to if I want to get my car back.
Be careful out there, Gia.
Not right now, Cress. I just want to stay focused, find my car. I bet by now she's in the hands of some White Street chop shop. I need your help, Cress.
2 favors then. A car, and I assume a lead in White Street.
Her eyes go distant. She never told me who she lost when White Street's Baron executed his last purge, but she disappeared for a week afterwards. When she finally returned, someone else walked around in Cress's leather shoes.
Damn.
She pulls out a pencil, scribbling a symbol on an old stale coffee filter plucked from the ground.
North White Street Harbor, Pier 9. Say I sent you. You'll find some Aetherians who can help. Maybe. As for the car, got a lemon out back. Not much, but it's a start. Bring it around, and maybe I can get it working. Take these repair kits too, in case you get in a scrap.
Aw, thank you.
Thanks, Cress.
Yeah. Also, Gia, don't be an ass. I'll hear about it.
Crew change vehicles, change vehicle color, stash open, repair vehicles, scrap pile parts, inspect.
She works tirelessly. Some people
Lights.
laugh when adults are afraid of the dark. From what Cress has gone through, I'd be more worried if she wasn't.
You can change the parts equipped to your vehicles in the garage. Select any vehicle to view its parts. Select any part slot to view a list of all your matching parts. Equip new parts to improve your vehicle stats and unlock new combat abilities. Choose wisely. You can also give your vehicle a new coat of paint. Select different colors. See how they look. Uh-oh, we got a pistol. If I can put my shotgun there. Put a shotgun there. Nice. Nice. So we'll be able to upgrade our cars. Nice. I dig it. Can you dig it? Sorry. Escape finished. Confirm. Can you dig it? This game's so cool. Okay. I think I like it. She is brass, she is hustle, she is smarts. What? Oh. What color do we want? Merlin, if you're still around, what color do we want? You want pink? You want deep purple? Kind of going with pink here. Pale red. Purple, you want purple? You want the deep purple or green? What color green? You want this light green? Kind of like that light green. Do you like that? Do we flip the colors around maybe? Which way is better? You don't know about the green anymore? Ditch the green? What do we want the secondary color to look like? Or do we just want to do pure purple? Do we just want the entire thing to be purple? You hate the colors you picked? Think I'm gonna do pink and the purple here, yeah? Or pink and the red. You can dig it? Can you dig it? Sorry. Have you ever seen The Warriors? Dun, 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 dun. Is that from The Warriors? I think it's from The Warriors. All I remember is Warriors come out and play. Sorry. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's get out of here. Sorry. Getting distracted.
I find the kid where I left her. Several pages deep into the adventures of Cloud Captain.
Yeah, how did the meeting go? Smoothly, I hope.
Do you
Did
remember?
You have to, wheel and deal?
What was that movie called? It was like Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow or something like that. Yeah, yeah, exactly what it was. Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow. Do you remember that movie? It had Angelina Jolie in it. Gwyneth Paltrow, Jude Law. It kind of had the vibes of this game. It kind of had the vibes of this game. It came out in like 2004. It came out in 2004. Kind of has the vibes of this game. It was like a post World War II, or it was during World War II. It was 1939. Like a noir thing. Nazis were attacking New York, and they had like super advanced technology and stuff. It's a really it's not a good movie. It's not a good movie. But the Cloud Captain made me think of that. Sorry. I don't know why that movie just randomly came to my brain. Ugh.
Worked something
It's not a
out.
good movie. Don't watch it.
Reading break's over. Let's head out.
I just remembered that movie though.
Already?
Oh God.
We need to move fast if we even want a chance of finding my car and your briefcase in one piece. Best bet? We start with White Street.
Why there? Is it a smuggler thing?
A flashback moment. Yeah, I can remember being up in my I believe I think I watched that movie in the theaters with my dad.
It's a hunch.
I think my dad
White
took me to
Street's
see it in
whole
theaters.
business is sanitation and recycling. You need something disposed of on the down low? That's where you go.
Because the movie is very much young Jesus coded, where I was like obsessed with weird, stupid movies. Like anything that was like remotely like science fiction-esque or like comic book adjacent, I was obsessed with. And so it's very much a young Jesus coded movie. So I was probably obsessed with it if I remember correctly, but it's been so long. Unload. Manage vehicles. Find your way to White Street, meet the contact near North, search for Cress's contact at Pier 9, question the Aether about your car. Did you have a movie that you were obsessed with when you were young, Merlin? Oh my God. This is the world map? Oh my god. We're gonna get to go to all these places? That's so cool. This game is so cool. How young? I don't know, like in your teens. Sky Captain The World of Tomorrow came out when I was 14. So now arriving at First Point Ferry. Scott Pilgrim's your favorite movie of all time? Really? Really?
If they existed, White Street would have been torn from the sky in retribution for its decades of war. Instead,
Why?
it stays floating to spite the dead.
Are you a fan of the comics?
Of its former glory.
Or do you just like the movie?
Nellie, I want you to watch me and stay close.
Why? Is something wrong?
Where would I find the time, kid? Or the heart to fill your head with graves of ash, islands on fire in the night, the thunder of war in the skies? That was years ago. But not yet.
You were big into Marvel, so you definitely seen X-Men a bunch of times. Yeah. X-Men was my jam. X-Men was my favorite thing, actually. Oh my god, this world is huge! Oh, there we are. I want to come down here, though. Surprise encounter.
Halt! The roads are closed until the demonstration is over. Exit your vehicle and line up for the parade.
Oh, Gia! A parade! Let's go.
Well, it spoke to me. It had a lot of video references that I understood. The tempo and pacing felt like it worked well with my brain. The humor is absolutely your favorite. I laugh every time I watch the movie, even though I know the whole script at this point. Edgar Wright did a fantastic job and a fantastic director. I agree, Edgar Wright is a fantastic director. Do you like any of it, the other stuff? Do you like Shaun of the Dead and, Hot Fuzz and all that? His other films? The comics are great, though. The artist was mean to me on Twitter. Oh, what? Why? What? Why? I'm going to be honest. I'm actually not a fan of Scott Pilgrim at all. I'm actually, when it comes to, I actually think, I think Scott Pilgrim is on like the lower end of Edgar Wright's films, and then I just don't like the comics. But I'm glad you have a connection with it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hot Fuzz, though, is one of my favorite movies of all time. What was the third out of that trilogy? Because it was Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and then it was that bar hopping alien one. I can't remember what it was called. But it was part of it. Was like they're called a trilogy, and I can't remember what it was. The third one was.
If you do not comply, you will be arrested.
Fine. I needed to stretch my legs anyhow. Like a dove on an updraft, the girl flutters off as soon as her heels hit the street, following the music and fanfare.
But I love Hot Fuzz.
Parade.
Yarp. I don't remember. I've only seen the one time, so I don't remember anything about it. Same. I actually haven't seen it that too. I've seen Hot Fuzz a million times because I love Hot Fuzz. It's one of the few movies I own on DVD, Blu-ray, whatever. I don't own too many movies these days, but Hot Fuzz is one of them. I think I own Shaun of the Dead too. And then what's the car one? Baby Driver, is that the name of it? Is it called Baby Driver? Or is that the weird? No, Driver is Driver is the one with what's his fucking face? Jesus Christ, I can't remember actors. Baby Driver is really good, yeah. The concept of it is really good. The concept for it and everything. And I think the like chase scenes, I think it had some of the best chase scenes, like vehicle stuff in a movie. Like it does what Fast and the Furious wishes it could do, which is have compelling vehicle driving things. You know what I mean? Like, Fast and Furious, they're fine movies, whatever. They're trash. Like, let's be real. They're trash, but they're stupid fun movies, right? But Baby Driver is actually good. Like, Baby Driver is actually good. Whereas Fast and Furious, it's like you turn your brain off, you're just gonna have fun. And you're gonna hear Vin Diesel go, "Oh, I love family, it's all about family. Drive fast, whatever." Sorry, that's my Vin Diesel impression. That sounded bad. I'm gonna get canceled for that. I love Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel's such a cool guy. I'm not joking about that. I would love to hang out with Vin Diesel. I would love to just chill with him for a day. We need to make a YouTube boy movie podcast. Yeah, I'd be down. Let's do it.
Hey, I said stay close.
Why is she running off to go see a stupid parade? Damn.
Wowzers. I haven't been to one of these since I was young. Father took me to several, but those weren't as, serious. Where are the floats? The clowns? They're just soldiers. Are all parades in the lowers like this?
Just like this? No. Each Baron has their own flavor of showboating to distract from how bleak life is down here. White Street's just eager to march and flash their guns around.
You can start with Hitchcock's The Burbs.
Something big must be going on. Do you know what's happening?
Oh my god, kill me. I never want to watch that fucking film again. I never want to watch The Birds again. Ever. Ever. I'm going to be honest. I don't want to watch a Hitchcock film ever again. I am not a fan of Hitchcock films.
I'm not sure what this
I mean, I guess Psycho is.
White
I guess
Street
Psycho
has
is
been
fine,
bleeding
but
territory, money,
like,
and men for over a
I
decade
don't
in its wars with
just
the surrounding
know.
barons.
Kill
This
me
should be
now.
a funeral march, not a celebration.
Scoop out the surroundings. Ask Pyre. You know, let's scoop out the surroundings. I failed? Fuck you!
Through a hail of ticker tape, I swerve my
I hate
head
this
for
game.
a better look, and collide nose first with a
I'm
waving
burning this game
elbow.
down. I'm burning it to the ground.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, kid. Nothing's broken.
I swerve my head for a better look and collide nose first with a waving elbow.
Hey, pal. What's the occasion?
The General's unveiling his new machine. Soldiers say it's going to save the lowers.
Oh, you should have had me come do this voice acting here. The General's unveiling his new machine. Soldiers say it's going to save the lowers.
Save the lowers? Going
Could've
to
done
take
better.
more than
Could've
some
done
new
better.
weapon to do that.
I need to become a voice actor. Merlin, I'm going to hire you as my agent. I need you to get me booked for all the voice acting gigs possible. I'm now hiring you as my agent, Merlin. You best make it happen, because if you don't make it happen, I'm going to come and break your legs. You hear me? I'm going to break your damn legs.
Shh! You want to get us thrown in the tomb? Smile and wave.
He applies more plaster to his smile. I glance around. He's not the only face in the crowd straining to keep the corners of their mouth upright.
But no, I'm never going to watch The Birds, so... I would rather watch all the Fast and Furious movies than watch The Bird.
The cries of support echo emptily.
So,
The banners flow without enthusiasm.
you're telling me you can watch all the Fast and
Like
Furious
stone
movies,
pushed through a sieve. The crowd
Then we can watch
forces
The
out
Bird.
cheers for a devil clad in
but we have to
white.
watch the Fast and Furious movies first.
Is that the Baron of White Street?
Because
He
at
must
least I
be
like the
really
Fast and
popular.
Furious movies. I was trying to clip you, but Twitch bugged out. Damn.
That's Eli Tillingast. Calls himself the General. They cheer because if they don't...
Burn the tyrants!
Oh boy. Where's he at? I guess the Citadel is where we're at, where we're looking at here. Baron Eli's seat of power, the Citadel dominates the White Street skyline, an impressive reminder of the General's unshakable will. Unshakable will. In addition to serving as the headquarters of the sanitation brigade, this towering edifice is nigh impenetrable and armed to the teeth. A grim reminder of the staggering resources and manpower at the Baron's disposal. You've been avoiding the Fast and Furious? Why? They're not bad. They're just dumb. They're just stupid, dumb movies. Oh, it's got a Molotov. Oh, Jesus. I feel like that's overkill. Yeah, that definitely was overkill. Holy shit. Damn. That guy did not hold back. He just eradicated an entire street block. Holy crap.
One hot blast of light was all it took to disappear a crowd, stunning onlookers like a twisted magic trick. Instead of applause, cries of panic and a stampede of feet clap the pavement, while a putrid smell fills the air. My gut
All right, we gotta act
twists as it
tough
fights
here.
every reckless impulse to run.
We gotta act tough here. Hell yeah, we're tough. We tough.
A few onlookers run from the scene. My feet are 2 steps after them before my senses yank me by the shoulders. Eli Tillinghast doesn't tolerate desertion from anyone. The crowd seconds from dissolving into a frenzied swarm. If I don't grab the kid and move, we're going to get trampled flat. However, we're saved by an unlikely savior.
Hold!
The Baron of White Street stands, gloved hand extended. Despite fear and panic, the crowd obeys, frozen in place by a gentle, assuring gesture.
Let the procession continue.
The music starts back up, and the world moves on Eli's command. Coerced cheers rush to fill terrified silence, while marching boots blot out the scorched earth.
He looks like, what's that actor's name? I can't think of the actor's name.
The days where White Street bled tirelessly to save a debaucherous
Names are escaping me
world
right now.
have come to an end. We will bleed no longer.
You just massacred an entire block,
For
bro.
a weapon they cannot resist, a weapon they cannot overcome. We will demand our rightful place in the sun and rid the shadow of chaos from the lowers. We are just. We are strong. We are unsullied.
He pumps his fist, and
I don't
the
know,
crowd
man.
answers with a deafening cheer.
I don't know if I
With
like
all
this
eyes
guy.
back on the general and his grisly procession, I look for Nellie. The war banners of White Street once flew over much of the lowers. I dread the day it happens again. Destruction like that. With weapons like these, they could reclaim everything they've lost, dragging the whole damn city back into war. God help us. These barons are no different than dictators of small countries, playing dress up and throwing their armies around like toy soldiers on the playground. It's only a second, but I spot a glint of metal in the curve of a black brim that resembles a scarred-up bastard. I go for my gun, but he disappears like campfire smoke in the night. Did he spot us? Or am I jumping at ghosts? I scan the whole street. Nothing. Not a hint of the black hat or my car. I decide not to mention it to the kid. After what happened, I'm jumpy enough for the both of us.
He disappeared.
Despite the carnage, the crowd's feet remain glued in place. They cheer harder, more desperate, refusing to tempt fate and its devastating new weapon.
Oh, no! That weapon, Red Aether, wasn't to ever... Oh, Gia, those people. Those poor people.
You recognize it? What the hell was that thing, Nellie?
It was never supposed to get out. Never. How did it get out? How?
She buries herself in her
a good
hands,
question.
breathing hard, wishing with every strained muscle that this nightmare would end. A part of me wants to join her.
I can't
Dime.
stay here, Gia. We have to go.
We can't.
Aw.
Not without attracting serious attention. You saw what happened. If we get caught sneaking out, we'll get shot.
Gia, please.
The kid's bloodless face moves me to glance down the procession line. The tail end's in sight, but the miserable sound from the girl has me second-guessing how long her nerves will hold.
Nice. 9. We're good.
Nellie, look at me. Talk to me. Just tell me what that was.
That weapon used red Aether, Gia. A highly volatile, highly experimental version of Aether. It's very powerful, but also very unstable. But red Aether wasn't supposed to...
With nothing more than an empty expression, the kid clams up tighter than a 10-inch steel vise.
Red Aether is not naturally occurring, but rather the unfortunate result of a laboratory accident which claimed the life of its unwitting creator. A highly energetic and unstable state of luminiferous aether. It contains stupendous potential energy, but must be carefully harnessed and controlled, or that energy is released with explosive consequences. It's appeared recently in New York as a power source for terrifying weapons of war, usually employed by those who would prioritize violence and might over their own health or safety. Damn. Do we make a run for it? I'm gonna wait out the parade.
Wait the parade out. Hold on just a while longer.
I understand.
The sound of lockstep boots thumping asphalt finally fades into the corpse-stained wind, and the crowd, released from their mandated joy, finally begins to disperse. Silence finds its way back into the world. All at once, the poor kid's nerves crumble like a paper cup, spilling her insides all over the now vacant street. Take it easy, kid. Slow breaths, all right?
Let's get out of here. Now, please.
Yeah, we're done.
Damn.
Enough distance passes that ash and screams and a bright, hot light start fading into a bad memory. Nellie breaks the silence.
Is White Street always this... awful?
Often enough. White Street's never shied away from putting down opposition with violence. Never heard of them using a weapon like that, though.
But those were their people. He's supposed to be the Baron. Isn't he supposed to listen to their concerns? What about due process?
Look,
Ain't no
kid,
such thing as due
it might
process,
work
kid.
that way upstairs, but not here. The only word that matters down here is the Barons, and in White Street, the chain of command's everything. If Eli says we're going to war, you either fall in line, or you're an enemy.
One might have been bad, but the others were simply calling for peace. Where's the harm in that?
White Street tried the whole peace thing a few years ago. Someone blew them to bits during peace talks. That's not something they'll ever forget.
Damn. All right. It is time. Yeah. It's time.